My son can be gay, my daughter can be Lebanese, but I will never, never raise a child who likes Taylor Swift. The fact that there's a club at my school called the Swifties is just the saddest thing I've ever heard. Saying male to female instead of just trans women is like referring to full-grown people as baby to adult. So you used to be a baby? Are you telling me you were born a baby, but then hormones turned you into an adult? Nice try, giant baby. Cishet writers, what if being in love was illegal? LGBTQ plus people. Hello everybody, my name is Ava. Welcome to r/me IRLGBTQ? No Q in the title. I'm sure it has nothing against the Q, just that didn't fit. Anywho, welcome to another meme review. I hope you enjoy. Let's get right back into it. Did you know that if you get top surgery, it is irreversible? You will never get them back, ever. These are things you must think about when making a life-altering choice. Stop rushing something you might regret. Thank God I didn't pay $7 grand to have them trimmed every few years like an overhanging tree. Yeah, it's like getting a haircut. You go to the barber shop and they grab their scissors. I don't even want to picture that. Remember that quiet boy from middle school? She's an e-girl now and she's hotter than you. Good for her. I want this to be me. Apparently there's like 4 ways to be attractive and it's like hot, cute, beautiful, and a 4th one. I pick cute. I'd rather be cute. What are your adjectives? You mean my pronouns? No, I already know your pronouns. What are your adjectives? I don't know. What are yours? Noisy and chaotic. I've never had something go from making no sense to complete sense so fast. Conservative family post-quarantine. What you got there? Tibbities, long hair, and leggings. Me purposely trying to mess with them. A COVID vaccine. No, they're gonna believe you. They're gonna think you're telling the truth. No. She, her. They, them. Cool hats. Oh, this subreddit's hilarious. This is so good. Y'all excited for the new Pokemon? I'm probably not gonna watch it, because I didn't really watch the old one either. Call the Christian goddess she/her, and watch just how fast they care about pronouns. The funniest trans women are the ones that transition and end up incredibly basic. Like you hacked your biochemistry and challenged the entire patriarchal system to tweet about pumpkin spice lattes. Powerful, not gonna lie. Imagine having had to fight for your entire right to have an identity, and that identity is someone who decorates their house with things they buy at Target. I mean, I live in Canada, we don't have Target, they came here once and then failed. Predatory lesbians are a harmful stereotype. Okay, but what if I'm a prey lesbian? What do? Am I just supposed to overpopulate my ecosystem until it collapses? LGBT people, when they find out they have to pay for the LGBTQ plus subscription. Oh, that's funny. Coach used to mock me for not wanting to take my shirt off for shirts and skins. What, are you a girl? Actually, ... We always had like pennies at my school, so I never had to do this. But I can tell you right now, I would not have taken my shirt off. I would have said no. I was so stubborn. I know for a fact that in some of my gym classes, if I didn't feel like doing it, I just sat down and didn't do it, and they just couldn't make me do it. Somehow I passed. Men should not wear women's clothing. But what if it's really fun? Finster, I love you. You go and just challenge all the stereotypes. It is amazing. J.K. Rowling furious to hear a monarch has transitioned to a man. J.K. Rowling can be furious all she wants. I feel no sympathy, that's on you, lady. Poster for Pixar's Elemental. It focuses on a love story between a fire girl and watermen you can't touch. Straight people seeing another straight forbidden love movie for the 10,000th time. Wow, imagine not being able to love or be who you want. That'd be awful. Anyhow, time to protest at my school board for daring to have queer young adult books in their library. I mean, I read Warrior Cat's books, that had a lot of forbidden love too, and it wasn't gay. Sad. A cis female cyclist who lost a race to a transgender woman says she couldn't care less if winner was trans, despite news outlets trying to claim otherwise. They thought she was boycotting the podium, but really she just left early to eat food and drink beer. It's the right choices. Oh, you're trans? I don't even know who you are. I'ma go drink. Yeah, gay kids getting that teen love story only straight kids used to experience warms my heart. Aww, yeah, that's sweet. Flag of British Empire collapsing. This is what J.K. Rowling sees in her nightmares. Oh, that's hilarious. I'd rather just have trans people take over. We don't need people in charge. Just have a bunch of trans people make the decisions for us. Kids are getting indoctrinated into transgenderism. Did you know that left-handedness increased from 3% to 12% when they stopped beating left-handed children? Whoa, it's almost as if people like to be more honest when they won't get punished for it. As a gay black woman who grew up in a cult, I was afraid to come out of the closet. That's why this month I'm partnering with IKEA to build my dream closet. I did not think that's where this was gonna go. I'm here for it. That was great. 10 out of 10. Cis people think cis is a slur because they use the word trans as a slur. Oh, maybe. I didn't even think about it that way. That kinda makes sense. A lady at the Apple Orchard Disco the other night asked if I was born a man, a woman, and I, drunk, beckoned her close to whisper and then hollered, "I was born a baby," into her ear. I mean, you're not wrong. Straight white men face an infinitely larger struggle in today's society than transgenders and people of color. That's my Burger King foot fungus voice, which I think matches this idiot. I want to study people who genuinely think this in a lab, see if they have both halves of their brain. I don't think they have either half of their brain. It's like, in there, it's like the DVD logo and it's like the super straight flag just bouncing around and they have nothing else, so it's just entirely uselessness. Y'all stop dead naming Anakin Skywalker when he became Vader but can't handle Elliot Page. Yo, is Darth Vader a trans allegory? Maybe, I hope not, because he's evil, and I don't think that makes sense, so probably not. Harry Potter and the rich idiot who ruined her own legacy because she couldn't stop posting anti-trans garbage. Yeah, in the words of me at some point, being sucky kinda sucks. At least I said something like that. I love when gender options are male, female, and prefer not to answer. Like it just reads as boy, girl, and what are you, a cop? I don't owe you anything. My gender is come back with a warrant. Jesus Christ never introduced himself using pronouns. I am he, Jesus said. Transphobes saying, we can always tell. Transphobes accusing cis women of being trans. Well, you know, transphobes not really known for their intelligence, more known for the opposite of intelligence. They're stupid. I'd say no offense to any transphobes watching, but I meant it. Happy Pride. I hope one day the world loves bisexual women as much as heterosexual couples with a failing marriage do. Wow, wow. My dad has been speaking to a royalist in his street, and when my dad said we should get rid of the monarchy, this bloke said, who would you have in charge instead? A load of transgenders? And I'm obsessed with the idea that you can either have a king or a council of trans people. I would swap King Charles III for a load of transgenders in a heartbeat. See, this is what I'm saying. This is what I was saying earlier. Get a bunch of trans people in charge. It'll totally work so much better. The internet is making my kid gay/trans. No, the internet is giving your kid the support and comfortable environment that you won't. That's supposed to be your job. Get roasted. Any parents watching or future parents watching, be supportive of your kids. It means a lot. Even if being gay was a choice, so what? People choose to be jerks and they can get married. This is a valid take. I love it. Based. See you never, you stupid fruit. Corporations the day after Pride ends. No! That's me in the blender. Just spinning around. LGBTQ+. Breathes. Do you have to ram it down our throats all the time? LGBTQ. Holds breath. You want attention? Is this a pathetic cry for attention? Gets up to leave room. Oh, so you're afraid of a little debate. Oh, come on. Violence, slander, abuse. You see, the fact that this is accurate enough to get 37.9 thousand upvotes is insane. That means this is true. Look, 500,000 views. That's more views than this channel has. By far. Queuing at Starbucks. Nice shirt, man. Oh, thanks. Not gay, just like the shirt. Oh, well, I am gay, so now we're boyfriends. The somewhat terrified look on his face was worth the 5 minutes of awkward silence that followed while we waited for our orders. I'm sure it was. People who say stuff like that so unprompted are you that insecure? Really? Come on, dude, you're okay. I didn't transition to look like Elliot Page. I transitioned to look like Hank Hill, and by God, I will achieve my goal. I love this. They're just some guys. They look like Gus Johnson. I just dropped my phone. They look like they're about to make food with fireworks gone tasty. The national anthem just legally changed its pronouns far easier than any trans person in the UK, by the way. Here in Albany, we love those that are gay, bisexual, transgender, and even the Irish. I do an Irish accent, but I don't know how and I don't want to get cancelled. Archaeologists will identify your skeleton as male. So what, are they gonna... Oh God, I don't want to read this. I am skipping it. Your birth certificate says male. Calm yourself, Carol. It also says 7 frickin' pounds, and a lot has changed since then. You cannot seriously believe that people aren't mature enough to get estrogen while being mature enough to buy rifles? Yeah, but the people who make estrogen aren't like bribing the government officials on the side, so you know, their priorities are not the priority because it doesn't make them money. There are only 49 stars on that flag. I'll be deep in the cold ground before I recognize Missouri. Someone down below tell me why this is a queer meme. I don't follow American politics enough to know about specific states. I just think this is really funny. Someone tell me why it's here. Thank you. Stop writing about gay people and accept Jesus Christ. You will never be as good a writer as Tolkien? Tolkien? I have no idea. Or you reject logos. Reject logos, like no more logos? Companies are just names now? That's probably not what they mean, is it? I don't write much about gay people, as people who have read my books would know, but oddly, I don't read a tweet like this and feel the urge to convert. Instead, I read it and vaguely wish I'd written more about gay people. Also, I'm saying people because the actual word here might get me demonetized, but yeah, you can guess what it is. My parents are pro-life, but that didn't stop them from cutting off my health insurance when I came out as a woman. Yay, yas queen, gonna die poor. A kid at daycare asked about her family, and I told her my toddler had 2 moms. She immediately said, "Why not 3? And honestly, it's a great question. We'll talk to my wife about it tonight. Grow the army of wives. As long as you're all happy, that's what's important. Maybe I should look at poly memes. Let me know if you would like that. Remember that episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog where a furry bunny runs away from abusive dog dude to be with her lesbian cat lover? Because that is all you need to remember. Never watched this show, but I love that. Sis, I don't date trans women because I don't like that. I have this. I don't date trans women because I want to have children. I already have children. What I meant to say is, I don't date trans women because I don't like tall, muscular people. I'm tiny and short and have weak little arms. Oh my gosh, can you stop being individual people? Fit in my tiny box in my closed-minded worldview right now or else I'm getting Donald. That was a stupid joke. Oh my god. This subreddit is probably one of my favorites now. Thank you, Sapphire, for recommending it. And without further ado, that is the end of the video. Oh my gosh, it was a lot of fun to be here. Check out this video over here for some great lesbian memes, or I can go to the one beneath it for some great trans memes. On the other side, you can check out my full channel, where I have a ton of shorts that come out typically a couple times a week if that's something you're interested, and these longer length videos when I get the chance. Now if that is all, I will see you all at another all. That didn't make sense, but I wanted to say all for a 3rd time. Bye y'all! Oh my god, that was it!